Hello dear students, we have already started here English syllabus with grammar part. We have completed the topic noun. Now let's begin with the literature part. We will start with chapter 1. The name of the chapter is Tarot's Reward. So just see how Tarot got a reward by his good thoughts and deeds. So let us have a look at the chapter, as most of you must not be having the books with you right now. So these are the pages of the chapter and it contains 3 pages. So let's begin with the glimpses of the story. This is a Japanese folk tale about a young lad Taro, who is a poor woodcutter. He loves his old parents very much, but because of his poverty is unable to fulfill their wishes. He works very hard to fulfill the desires of his parents and at last granted with a miraculous boon in return. So, children, this story is taken from an old Japanese folk tale. Do you know, children, what is folk tale? Yes, you all know tale. Tale means story. Now, what is folk tale? It's a typical traditional story that related to the particular place or state that passed to the people in spoken form, not in written form. Now, this story is about a young lad Taro. Now, what lad means? A boy or a young man who is a poor woodcutter. Now, who is woodcutter? A person who cuts wood to earn his living. He loves his old parents, as we also love our parents very much, but he is unable to fulfill his desires because he was poor. Now, what happened at last? He was granted with a miraculous boon. Now, what is miraculous? It is related to miracle, completely unexpected and very lucky. And boon is something that is very helpful and improves the quality of life. So let us start with the chapter. Now there are 3 characters on the screen. One is Taro, an old man is his father, and an old woman is his mother. All were sitting in a corner of their hut, which is situated on a hillside. Now what is hillside? An area which is at the side of a hill. Now what happened? A strong wind whistled. It means wind made a very high pitched sound, and that wind was coming through the cracks of the hut. Now what are the cracks? To break without complete separation of parts. Now here is a box given. It was saying by his father, I wish I had a cup of sake. It would warm me and do my old heart good. Now his father wanted a cup of sake. What is sake? It means it is a Japanese drink made of rice. It is generally used to keep the body warm. So what he wanted? He wanted a cup of sake that would keep him warm, and also it is good for heart. Now this made Taro sadder than ever, for the heart-warming drink called sake was very expensive. Next morning, Taro jumped out of bed earlier than usual and made his way to the forest. He chopped and cut, his mouth was dry and his face was wet with sweat. Now what happened? What made him sadder than ever? Whom? Taro. Yes, to think about his father, because his father wanted sake and he was unable to fulfill his desire due to his poverty. And here sadder is the comparative form of adjective sad. For the heartwarming drink sake, which is expensive. It means a drink which gives pleasure is very costly. Now Taro got up from the bed, usually it means normally or habitually, and went to the forest. He chopped and cut. Chopped means repeated sharp blows of an axe or knife to cut something. So he was doing his work, it means cutting off wood. His mouth was dry and his face was wet with sweat because he was doing very hard work. Here is given again box, my poor old father, if only he was as warm as I. At that time, he was continuously thinking about his father, that being of his poverty, he was unable to fulfill his father's desire. Suddenly, Taro stopped chopping. He heard the sound of rushing water. He ran in the direction of the sound. Now, suddenly, what happened? Taro stopped working because he heard the sound of rushing water. Rushing means moving quickly. After hearing the sound, he ran towards the direction from where the sound was coming. Also, at that time, here is the direct speech of Taro. He was talking to himself. Could it be? Could it possibly be rushing water? Taro thought that it was the sound of water. Taro saw a beautiful waterfall hidden behind a rock. Kneeling, he cupped a little in his hands and put it to his lips. Now, when he reached who? Taro. When Taro reached that place from where the sound was coming, he saw a beautiful waterfall. He was surprised that there was a beautiful waterfall hidden behind a rock. Kneeling. Kneeling means bending down on the knees. When we bend down on our knees, it is called kneeling. So when he went down, he cupped a little in his hands. What is the meaning of cupped? Held in hand by making the shape of a bowl and put it to his lips. It means he drank. So to make the shape of the cup of the hands, now what did he say at that time? He said, I can't believe this waterfall has delicious shake instead of water. So what that waterfall was containing? That waterfall was containing the delicious shake instead of water. And he was so happy at that time. So what is the meaning of delicious? It means very tasty. Okay, now you got it, that there was delicious shake instead of water flowing from the waterfall. And he drank it and he was extremely happy. Taro quickly filled the pitcher he had with him and hurried home. The old man was delighted with the shake. After only one sip of the liquid, he stopped shivering. So next what happened? Taro quickly filled the pitcher. Pitcher is a kind of container or a big jug in which you can keep something. Then after, Taro went to his home hurriedly. Hurriedly, it means in a very hurry manner. He did it in a great hurry because he wanted to fulfill the desire of his father. So when he reached home, the old man was delighted with the shake after drinking it. He was very happy to get that shake. After only one sip of liquid, he stopped shivering. Shivering means shaking slightly as a result of cold. Now in this particular paragraph, you can get that boy to his father that boy has given the shake to his father and the father was very happy. That afternoon, Taro's father politely offered his neighbor a cup of the shake. The lady drank it greedily. So after then, there is a direct speech of the father also. You see, this shake is from the waterfall that my son found in the forest. You know, as he was very good hearted person, so he just revealed the truth in front of his neighbor, but the neighbor was very greedy. So that afternoon what happened? What the father did? He politely offered his neighbor a cup of shake. Politely means in a very respectful manner, and the lady drank it greedily. Greedy, it means a person who shows excessive desire of something more than she needs. In this way, he directly revealed the truth that my son got this shake in the forest. Now the neighbor left in a hurry. By nightfall, she had spread the story throughout the village. So now the neighbor left the place in a very hurry because she wanted to reveal that particular news in front of all the people. So by nightfall, she had spread the news throughout the village. What is nightfall, children? Nightfall is the time when the sun sets. It is also called dusk. And the early morning time is called dawn. DAWN. So she had spread the story throughout the village, means everywhere. And the lady said, "We must see the magic waterfall." She said everyone that we must see the magic waterfall and we can also get the shake from there. Now that evening there was a long procession of visitors to the woodcutter's house. Each person heard the story of the waterfall and took a sip of the shake. Now what happened that evening? There was a long procession. So what is procession? It means a number of people moving forward in an order, especially to attend a ceremony. Now there were many people, or the visitors were coming over their woodcutter's house. Each person heard the story of the waterfall and took a sip of the shake. Okay, so they asked the father, "From where you got the shake?" And the father had again repeated the story, and everybody got the sip of the shake. Next morning, Taro started for work even earlier than the morning before. He intended to go to the waterfall. When he reached, he found to his great surprise all his neighbors there. Now what happened? Taro again started for work as usual, and now he intended to go to the waterfall. What is the meaning of intended? It means planned or purposed. When we do something with a purpose, that is called intended. So when he reached there, he found his great surprise all his neighbors there. Taro was greatly surprised to see that all his neighbors were there already. Okay, they were standing over there by, as they all know that they have heard about the magic waterfall and they all wanted to get that shake, and the shake is very expensive. Now then, one villager knelt and held his mouth under the waterfall to drink. Now what happened? One of the villagers knelt down and held his mouth under the waterfall to drink. What is knelt? It is the past form of kneel, which means bend down on knees. So one of the villagers knelt down on his knees and held his mouth under the waterfall to drink that water. Now what was the reaction of that villager? It's only a water. Nothing but water, only water. So, and the other one also said that we have been cheated. Nothing is here. So they didn't get anything from that waterfall. Muttering their anger and disappointment, the villagers left the place. Once more, Taro caught a little liquid in his hand and put it to his lips. Now, muttering their anger. Muttering means a privately expressed complaint or the expression of dissatisfaction. When you speak something continuously to show your anger and disappointment. Now, what is disappointment? When you are not happy with something, or sadness caused by the non-fulfillment of one's hope or expectations. So they all left the place, and once more Taro went there and took water in his hand and drank it. Again here the direct speech of the Taro. It is not water, it is shake. So to the thoughtful son, the magic waterfall gave the delicious shake. To everyone else, it gave only cold water. So, thoughtful means here caring for someone. Here, Taro was very careful about his father because he loved his parents and wanted to fulfill their desire. So, here, magic waterfall gave delicious shake for son and cold water to others. Now, the story of Taro and his magic waterfall reached the Emperor of Japan. He sent for Taro and rewarded him. Then he named the most beautiful fountain in the city after Taro. Now the story of Taro reached to the Emperor of Japan. Everyone knows Emperor. Emperor means king. And now he rewarded him. Now what was the reward? He named the most beautiful fountain in the city after Taro. Means he named the most beautiful fountain after Taro. Now the speech is spoken by the king. This is to encourage all children to honor and obey their parents. Now the king said that the particular thing has been done just to encourage. Encourage means to give support to someone. So it will also give confidence to other children to do good deeds in their life. To honor and obey their parents. Honor means a quality that combines respect, being proud and honesty. And to obey their parents is very important. So children, in this story, Taro has shown us that parents are the most important part of our life. If we will do good for them, God will help us in every field. So children, love your parents, respect them, and hopefully you understood the chapter. Now this dear students, here I am giving worksheet that you have to do by your own. First one is the multiple choice question. Take the correct answer in each. Second one, write one synonym and one antonym each for the words given below. So you have to write down one synonym and antonym. Here I am giving few questions. So you have to write down the answers in short. So after reading the chapter carefully, try to do it. I hope you all do well. You all will do well. First one, what did Taro's father desire? Second, what did the magic waterfall give to Taro? Third, what happened as soon as Taro's father drank the shake? Fourth, what is the moral of the story? And the last question, find out the word meanings, underlined words with the help of dictionary.